Dark 22-inch wheels flush against steel gray. The Prestige did not come to negotiate. There is one structural decision inside this Yukon Denali Prestige that Cadillac Escalade has never matched at the factory level, not even in platinum trim. I will show you exactly what that decision is before this video ends. But first, the $95,000 question. Whether this Prestige is worth it depends entirely on what you are replacing. Executive currently driving a $110,000 German luxury SUV, the conversation changes entirely. Family buyer focused on cargo numbers, a completely different calculation with a different answer. This video covers exterior design, interior spec, the powertrain case, and the origin story. One thing up front, this brief did not originate from a standard GMC product planning cycle. Stay with me. Everyone focuses on those vertical LED DRL strips flanking the grille. That is not the most important decision here. The engineering decision that matters is the wheel fitment. Dark multi-spoke alloys, estimated 22 inches, paired with low-profile rubber on a body-on-frame SUV. Reduced unsprung mass per corner directly tightens steering response in a 5,900-pound three-row. Escalade Sport options this hardware. Prestige makes it standard. Active corner load redistribution. The system reads lateral G-force per wheel and pre-tension stabilizer actuators 60 milliseconds before body roll registers. Passive stabilizer bars react after the lean. This removes that lag. What it closes is the float that makes every large body-on-frame SUV respond a half-second late. The interior tells a different story about where GMC aimed this. Full perforated navy leather across the entire seat surface, headrest, bolster, and cushion, with a large diamond quilt pattern corner to corner. GMC Denali embossed on the headrest. That specification sits closer to a Mercedes-Maybach GLS 600 than the Escalade Platinum. The wood veneer tonsil panel with raised GMC Denali lettering is the correct material call. The surface your hand contacts most should be the most premium surface in the cabin. Lincoln Navigator uses synthetic wood laminate here. Thermal seat zone mapping. Infrared sensors in each cushion read skin temperature per zone and modulate heating and cooling without manual input. Two passengers at identical thermostat settings have different thermal comfort states. What it eliminates is the compromised temperature, leaving one passenger uncomfortable on long drives. Missed the mark. The instrument cluster runs a compact single-arc digital display. At $95,000, a curved panoramic dual-arc cluster would match this cabin's ambition. Cadillac Escalade IQ runs a 55-inch diagonal curved display. This reads capable, not dominant. The exterior is where this brief's origin becomes clear. This brief did not begin with Make the Best Yukon. It began with Cadillac Escalade outselling the Yukon Denali in the $90,000 plus segment in 2023. The first time in 8 years the gap widened instead of closing. The brief was not add more features. It was build a prestige tier Cadillac cannot reach without abandoning what makes the Escalade the Escalade. Every exterior decision ahead reflects that. Front bumper, sculpted lower fascia with angular intake geometry and integrated aero lip. Headlights, full LED with vertical DRL signature strips at each corner, distinctive at 200 feet. Grille, GMC badge in red centered on a horizontal dark bar, horizontal slat pattern below. Fenders, clean body width, no flare, structural width. Wheels, dark multi-spoke alloys, estimated 22 inches, low-profile rubber, visual mass without excessive sidewall height. Rear, full-width LED taillights spanning both quarters, GMC badge on liftgate, structured lower diffuser with dual accent strips, black gloss roof spoiler. Every surface decision is body structure, nothing added visually that does not also serve aerodynamic or torsional purpose. Powertrain. Engine, 6.2-liter V8, 420 horsepower, 460 pound-feet of torque, 10-speed automatic, 4-wheel drive standard. Dynamic fuel management at highway cruise drops to 4 active cylinders, real-world 19 to 21 mpg, genuinely achievable at this vehicle weight. predictive powertrain load anticipation, navigation-grade data 500 meters ahead pre-stages transmission selection and throttle enrichment before the incline begins. Escalade's transmission reacts after the engine load spike. This stages the response 4 seconds early. What it eliminates is the hesitation lurch every Escalade driver recognizes on a highway on-ramp with a full passenger load. Against Cadillac Escalade at $92,000, stronger exterior graphic language, more coherent interior material hierarchy. Escalade closes the gap on third-row space and brand recognition. Against Lincoln Navigator at $90,000, superior powertrain feel, more distinctive interior. Navigator narrows on acoustic isolation. Engineering case complete. Financial case next.
Now, here's what I actually think. Completely straightforward. That Escalade gap brief explains every single decision here. The 22-inch dark wheels are not styling. The wood console is not an upgrade. The diamond quilt and prestige badging all trace to one clear objective: give an Escalade buyer a GMC they cannot dismiss. Whether that worked depends on what you value at $95,000.
Expect the 2027 Yukon Denali Prestige between $92,000 and $98,000 configured. Cadillac Escalade Sport opens at $92,000, stronger brand recognition, comparable V8, no equivalent exterior distinction. Lincoln Navigator Reserve opens at $90,000, impressive acoustic isolation, less coherent exterior identity. Standard Yukon Denali opens at $74,000. The $18,000 to $24,000 Prestige Premium delivers 22-inch wheels, full diamond quilt leather, the wood console treatment, and the exterior sport package. For buyers planning a 4 to 5 year hold, factory-differentiated Prestige trims on Denali vehicles retain 53 to 57% of MSRP at 48 months, versus 45 to 49% for standard Denali builds with equivalent aftermarket additions. The Prestige designation carries residual value the secondary market prices separately from the specification list. If you need a 3-row executive vehicle that signals premium without a Cadillac badge, this is the correct call. If third-row comfort and brand prestige are your primary priorities, Escalade delivers more of both measurably. What the Yukon Denali Prestige earns its premium through is coherence, every exterior and interior decision tracing to one competitive brief.
Those dark 22-inch wheels on steel gray are not a sport package. They are the first signal this brief was never about refinement. If you have owned a Cadillac Escalade Sport or Lincoln Navigator Reserve recently, I genuinely value your read. $95,000 for the Yukon Denali Prestige or $92,000 for the Escalade Sport and its brand floor. Next, the 2027 Cadillac Escalade V versus this Prestige. Same segment, completely different mandate. Subscribe so you do not miss it.